I've learned in low elo, there is no point to ganking, because nobody helps you. So if you can't 1v1 their laner, you shouldn't even show up on map. You might as well just power farm. Because their wave, the only reason why they want you as the jungler to show up is so they could take their wave that their laner is forcing them off of, because their CS is so much more important than the kill they would get. You don't understand. You will never understand the concept of wave. Okay, wave is put above Nexus, okay? It is so invaluable. You see, like, you might be confused, but that's exactly the point. It's so above you as a concept in League, you can't fathom it. It's so important, you can't even fathom it. That's why you're hard stuck bronze or iron, because you can't even fathom it. Okay, wave, most important thing in the game. Above the devs, okay? It's above the devs. It's that important. It's above all of us. It's above God. You know, it's so high up there that only the most select few understand the importance. They are the chosen ones. And so when your jungler shows up to help you, they're not helping you. It's the ritual. All right? It's part of what needs to happen in the ritual so that laner can get wave. Alright, and then don't even bring up objectives. Objectives? Not even close, my guy. Not even close. You could be team fighting for Soul. You could be team fighting for Elder. Wave, though. If it's a cannon, you can't even think of it, bro. Bro, the brain power, I can barely comprehend it. I'm like right at the precipice. I'm at the door. I'm knocking. I haven't been let in yet. I'm trying to peek in the window, but there's curtains. But I can kind of see through the curtains. But just so barely, but I'm getting there. Soon I'll have knocked too many times that they'll get annoyed and they'll open the door, and then I'll just barge in and I'll understand wave. I'll learn the secrets of cannon. But till then, power farm. That's all you have to do. Power farm. Alright, then from time to time, you look at lane. You just look at lane. And if they're about to die, and you know, like the laners are fighting, and your laner dies, but then the enemy laner's about to die, and then they hard shove lane, then you can go gank. That is when it's important for the jungler to gank, is when your laner's dead, because then you don't need to worry about wave. Wave, not important. And then as a jungler, oh, it's so rich. It's so rich as a jungler, because since your laner's dead, they have to come back to lane, right? That takes time. But the enemy laner hard shoved under tower, right? So, oh, it's like a little pup cup. It's like a little pup cup for the jungler. You get free CS from your own laner. That's why we have smite, so that we can smite cannon. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. See, if they see, that's the godsend. That's why Riot invented teleport, so that you could get back and force your little gremlin jungler away from wave. That's how important wave is. Do you see now? Do you see the vision is beholden to you? That's how important wave is. It's so important they needed to develop a cheat code so that you can get back and get wave. That's how important it is. That's how important it is. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So as a jungler, you just power farm. You're so welcome. I am the prophet of Riot. I speak for all laners. The rift is my abode. Wave is above all. It is the only thing in this life that truly matters, is wave. Ingrain that into your heart and into your mind. Wave is above all. Praise the wave. I've learned there's also a tier list, so it's wave is above all. Second, ADCs don't matter. Never care about your ADC. They will do nothing for you. They aren't important. It's all about the support. Let your support kill steal as much as possible. They will win you the game. Because they will be the only person. They're the only other person that doesn't care about wave and will come help you. Your mid laner, dog shit. Your top laner, dog shit. If your top laner's dog shit, you'll lose game immediately. It doesn't matter. You know why your top laner will be dog shit? Because their jungler will come. And those that have mastered wave understand the relationship needed and the balancing act between wave and gank. And that if you help with gank, you can still get wave. And now you have a fed top laner and a fed jungler. The prophecy has been fulfilled. You win game, but those that only understand wave think that they are in the precipice of summoners. They are in the holy fucking circle, the holy circular table of summoners, that they are the only ones needed to carry game, and that if they have wave, nothing can stop them until they get stopped by the better wave man. Oh, the pain. And never play a support jungler. Always play a jungler that can solo drag. Because if you can't solo drag, nobody will do drag. If you can't take objectives by yourself, it's a jungle gap. So we rerun down the list. Wave is above all. It is the only thing that matters in League. Number 2, your ADC doesn't matter. Screw them. Don't even pay attention to them. The only person that matters in bot lane is your support. If your support is fed, they will carry bot and mid lane. Number 3, pick a jungler that can solo objective, because if you can, nobody will. Number 4, help your top laner the least, because all they do is bitch and moan, and they are worthless to society. Fuck them all. The only people that are worthy of ganking is mid laners. But even then, you have to make sure that wave is in a position where it is not the first thing that matters. But that will never happen because wave is number 1, and wave is God, and nothing can be put above wave.
Fuck top laners. Top laners can go suck a dick. Fuck
Exactly.
jungle. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. At least make sure you get your fucking cannon wave. Your cannon wave means the most.
No! You don't understand! You don't understand! Oh, you don't understand! She has been indoctrinated! See, she's made it into the club! She understands wave is above all!
Good night, babe.
Wave!
Good night.
I still play ranked.
Number 5.
Time.
Find enjoyment in your laners running it down and then flaming you for not helping because you're cross map. Seek pleasure in the pain, and your life will be complete. Number 6! There is no such thing as spatial awareness. Okay, there is only offense. If your laner dies under enemy tower because the enemy jungler comes to help them, well, your laner's under the enemy tower. And then they flame you because they died under the enemy tower! It is jungle gap. And clearly, you should have been there to counter gank. Because while Your top lane Garen is getting shit on by a Singed or a Jax in mid lane, but he's already 0-3, and your bot lane is combined 0-6 with the Fed Samira in the bot lane, right? It is the only thing you'd have left in that game is that you can help your mid laner, but your mid laner, they get red eye. It's the first time. It's been 10 minutes, and it's the first time that they've pushed wave under enemy tower, and they become fucking feral. All right, they will do the enemy laner's still at full health. Because they've been playing real passive and real defensive. They don't need to do anything at this point. They're like maybe 10 or 15 CS up, but your laner is like at half health, and they will do absolutely anything to dive that enemy laner for that kill. And when they die, it is your fault as the jungler, because you weren't there. You were probably level 5 all the way across the map trying to farm, because you're fucked. Your top laner's shit. Your bot laners are shit. All you can do is get fed, get item, and solo objectives, because they won't help you. See, we're bringing it back around, baby. We're bringing it back around. But as soon as your main laner dies, because they are under enemy tower and they get ganked, you, as the jungler, will probably be in the middle of doing objective, and then get flamed and jungle gapped. Because clearly, it should have been an enemy double kill, because both of you should have dove him. Silly me. Oopsie daisy. I'm a little goofball, because I only have 1,000 health. Clearly, I should have dove with you and tanked 3 tower shots and died. Oh wait, it would have been 2, because tower does 500 at that point, because you rev that bitch up. And then what will they do to cope? What will they do? They go back to wave. The circle of League.